Warm-up's just finishing up. Your Stormhawks will be wearing the home team white.
For this afternoon's matchup between our visiting team, Rosemount, and the home team, Chaska.
And your Rosemount Irish, the visitors, wearing the Stormhawks got to the bronze medal game with a quarterfinal shootout win over Forest Lake on Friday night. Dropped a tough semifinal game to Woodbury yesterday, so it finds themselves here trying to earn the bronze in the River Falls tournament on Sunday afternoon. Graham Schmidt will take his place between the pipes today. Key of the day, get off to a good first period. First period has really plagued the Stormhawks this weekend. They're able to overcome it on Friday. We're not able to climb the mountain yesterday, so it'll be important for them to get a good start here, get a good jump as they get going. And we're off and running. Caleb Johnson, he'll push that face-off up, but Rosemount will take control of it. Here comes the Irish. The Irish get pushed off the puck. Low there. Now it's Cooper Justice. Justice will throw it up to Oster. Oster takes chase. Tries to here by Rosemount. As he'll try to center up there by Schmidt. Now it comes back to Pellin. Here's Pellin. Pellin will send it down. Doesn't quite get on the goal. He goes down for an icing, but nice first penalty kill shift there for the Stormhawk, because there's 27 seconds on the first penalty and 39 seconds on the second one. Lano, he'll take the face off. Rosemount back out to the point. He'll throw it back down. Nice pass up by Westrom. Hits Lano. Lano might have an opportunity. Lano shot on there. Goal! Lano! A short-handy. 5-on-3 goal for the Stormhawks as Westrom sends a centering pass. Hits Lano on the run through the middle of the ice, and Lano capitalizes, and the Stormhawks will take a 1-0 lead with 3 men on the ice. 10 seconds left on the first penalty. Face-off won by Rosemount, and they'll push it in through the neutral zone. Here's Rosemount, now looking to set up. Takes it behind the net. Centering pass, deflected off the pad of Graham. First penalty's over for the Stormhawks. As it gets Hermaka coming out. Here's Hermaka. Now second penalty's over. Full strength for the Stormhawks. They went +1 on that 5-on-3, so great job by the Stormhawks there. Centering pass, connected again. Now it's Oster. Oster gets it up to Kobek. Kobek kind of loses it off his stick, and Rosemount will look to regroup. There's Rosemount in the neutral zone. Picked off, nice read there by Justice, and he'll poke it back down deep. Justice on the forecheck, helped by Kobek. Kobek will lose it, and Rosemount comes out with it. Nice poke away there by Rexroad to cause an offsides whistle. To stop that rush. 9:28 remains period number 1. 1-0 lead for the Stormhawks. Rosemount will win another faceoff, and they'll drive it all the way down in behind the net. There's Westrom now. Westrom fans on that pass a little bit, off the skate there. Now it's Caleb, he's looking for it. Caleb loses it, loose puck down low, comes out to Graham, gonna be picked up by Westrom there. Westrom, he'll get it out of the zone and in the neutral zone to the other side. Rosemount will pick it up, and they'll bring it back into the zone again. Nice back check there by Cooper Justice. Rosemount's still with it. Pellin, he'll stop it and go hard off the wall. Caleb Johnson will get there first, but they can't, but Rosemount holds it in still. Now Caleb dump it down to the other end for an icing call, but that means fresh legs for the Stormhawks. Oh, hard shot by Rosemount off that face-off, turned away by Schmidt. Now Stormhawks look to try to get it out, but Schulte just gets crushed on interference. Finally, they get the whistle. Oh, Schulte got crushed on interference there, so they got the whistle. So first power play opportunity coming up for your Stormhawks now. Power play coming up with 8:18 left period one. Hermaka on the faceoff. Hermaka, he'll win it back to Boogie. Now Boogie, he'll drive it down low. Hermaka and Schultz will battle. Schultz gets it to Hermaka. Hermaka back up to the point to Brecken. Brecken with one move. Brecken with a shot. Good shot on net. Glove save down by Rosemount. Nice move by B. Johnson to beat one defender. Got good wood on that one. 113 on the penalty. This one is won by Stormhawks. Rosemount battles on the corner. Hermaka will bring it down the half wall. Hermaka's still with it. Now Hermaka. Back out. Now it's out to Johnson. Johnson sauces it over to Boogie, but it jumps over the stick. Boogie will drive it down deep, down all the way down to the corner. Here's Rosemount. Rosemount will look to flick it down, and it'll go to the other end for an icing call. .40 seconds left on the penalty. Kobeck now taking the face-off. Rosemount will win that face-off, but it's off Kobeck's skate. So now a loose puck bouncing around. Slides it over down the half wall. Held in for there by Hermaka. Kobeck leads it for Boogie. Boogie's shot is blocked, but picked up by Hermaka. Now Hermaka in the slot. Kobeck, he flings it over the top of the net. Now Lano holds it to Wibstead. Wibstead to Kobeck. No one down in the slot. Here's Hermaka. And his shot is blocker save there from the Rosemount goalie. 10 seconds left on the penalty as Rosemount breaks it out. Now Hermaka picks it up behind the net. Full strength for Rosemount. So 5-on-5 hockey. Couple shots on net on that power play. Here's Rosemount. They break it through the neutral zone. Lano on the forecheck. Poked away by Rexroad. And lets Lano pick it up. Here's Lano into the zone. Lano. Another delayed penalty right now on Rosemount. And they'll touch up back to the power play for your Stormhawks. This one is. I think this one's different. Second power play for Stormhawks. Kobeck will lose that face-off, but held up in the skate there. Now Kobeck will battle it back. Gets it out to Hermaka. Now Hermaka will try to dump it down low, but nobody home. Lano, he'll poke it away. Now it's Hermaka with it. Hermaka, he'll build up steam coming through the center of the ice. Here's Hermaka. Hermaka, nice move, beats one guy, poked away there. Now they'll look to get it set up. Now it's Kobek. Kobek, he'll lose it. Held in there. Wibstead will battle on the wall. Lano gives help. Poked out though. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Now played up to Westrom. Westrom hits Kobek at center ice. Kobek, he'll lose it on the wall. 12 seconds. Plays it behind. Rosemount does no one there, so Kobek's able to pick it up. Now it's out to Westrom. Westrom hard shot. Goalie save there. Westrom gets it over to Hermaka. Hermaka, he'll get it back down low, hoping Kobek can pick it up. There's Kobek. Kobek, his shot comes off the side of the net, covered up by Rosemount, and Rosemont's back to full strength. So the Stormhawks will move 0 for 2 on the power play here in the first period, but still hold a 1-0 lead off a shorthanded goal. That Rosemount pass isn't going to connect and go all the way down. Little late jab by Rosemount. Gets the boys fired up a little bit. A defensive zone faceoff coming for the Stormhawks. Rosemount will win that faceoff. Clean back, tip up front, goes over the top of the net. Now it's Cooper Justice give chase on the wall. Justice will win that wall battle, but then he'll be pinched down by the defenseman, held in. Helen will have to get it and regroup. He plays it hard off the wall. Stopped by Hines. Now Hines. Here's Hines still with it. Nice battle there by Patrick Hines to get it all the way down in the corner. Rosemount will pick it up. Westrom coming on the pinch. Oh, good collision right there. Oh, I don't know about that call. We got a little bit lucky there. It looked like just a good old collision. So they'll get so Stormhawks got a little benefit of a call there. A little opposite from last night. But let's see if they can take advantage of this little gift that the referees gave them. They're going to have to be super careful because referees will probably even it up here if they get any sort of opportunity. Out to Boogie. Boogie, hard shot, goes just over the top of the net.
Number 7 for roughing.
Back out to Brecken Johnson. Brecken, he'll get it poked away. Now Rosemount can have a breakaway, try to get their own shorthanded. Here's Rosemount. He'll beat Graham on the backhand. Brecken Johnson just mishandled the puck, bounced it off his skate. Was enough for Rosemount to go the other way. So each team with a shorthanded goal to get this thing at 1-1. Still a minute 12 on a one-man advantage for the Stormhawks. But Rosemount, they'll win it back. And they'll play it up and break it in again. There's another shorthanded opportunity. That one gloved down by Schmidt. Now picked up by Schultz, plays it back to Webstead.
Rosemount, number 10, Rory Brown, unassisted.
A little bit of miscommunication, and they can't break it out. And Rosemount will drive it back down. 39 seconds left. Oh, that pass doesn't connect. So it's going to go all the way to the end, and Rosemount will pick it up. Now it's out to Boogie again. Boogie, another hard shot. Misses the net, though. Boogie has had 3 shots. They've all missed the net. Here's another one. That one gets through to the net, but gloved down by the Rosemount goalie with no rebound opportunity. "15 seconds remains on penalty." Here's Lano. Lano, he'll slide it over, gets it on net, kicked away easily by the Rosemount goalie. Now Wibstad will have to battle, helped by Kobeck. Here's Kobeck. Kobeck getting up, finds Boogie in the slot. That one's gloved down off Boogie's shot from the slot, and the penalty is over. So full strength now. 1-1 game, 2:17 left. Miles will hold it in. This one's chipped out. Nope, Miles still holds it in. Plays it over to Wibstad. He'll give chase on the far wall. Now Wibstad, nice protection, puck protection there by Wibby. But Wibby will get cut off. And Rosemount will take it away. Rosemount gets it to the center, and now they're coming on their breakout. They fall. Now it's in the neutral zone. Here's poked away by Kobeck. Kobeck will pick it up. Kobeck, he gets chipped the stick in on the puck. Stop that one. That one doesn't connect. Should be an icing whistle, and there's that icing whistle. Minute 30 left in a 1-1 game here in period number 1. Caleb gets it back to Liam. Liam's one-timer is blocked, picks it back up. This one gets through, gloved down again by the goalie of Rosemount. Here comes Rosemount the other way. They get it to the center. Nice stick right there by Pellin. Now over to Westrom. Westrom will overskate it. Pellin again with a good stick, block it out. Now it's Patrick Hines. Here's Hines. Hines will get it into the zone. Rosemount will corral it, though, and they'll look for the breakout. They slide it over to the other side of the net. Chipped up. Westrom holds it. Now Cooper Justice. Here's Cooper. Cooper gets it to the center. That one's shot towards the net off a skate and gloved down by the Rosemount goalie with 41 seconds remaining. Oh, nice read there by Hermanka to hold it in the zone. 30 seconds and ticking in a 1-1 game. Now Schultz. Schultz picked off by Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp sauces it out to Boogie. Boogie, that shot gets through the goal. The goalie gets a pad on it, hit it away. Now up to Brecken Johnson. Here's Brecken, pushes it back down to Hermanka. Hermanka back out to Brecken. Now Brecken over to Boogie. One chance left. That one locked down. Boogie falls down. Whistle will be blown because the Miles helmet comes once he fell. 1 second on the clock. One back, and that's the end of period number 1. So after one period of play, each team has a short-handed goal. Nice even game right there. Stormhawks will take it. Like I said, they got out of the first period tied. That's much better than they've been the last 2 games. So this weekend they've really turned it on in the second and third period. They'll look to do the same here. All right, we're back. There's the face-off. Rosemount's going to pick it up in the neutral zone, carry it across. Miles will poke it away. Rosemount will have to regroup behind the net. Rosemount still with it. Try the wraparound, covered up by Graham. Stormhawks will win the puck back, but it's picked up by Rosemount. Wibby will try to pick it up on the overskate and can't get there. Now Rosemount gets it in. Nice pass across, but Rosemount just can't handle it. Rexroad, he'll look to hound him behind the net. Rosemount out to the point. That shot tipped 3 or 4 times up front. Graham got the first blocker on it. After the second or third tip, just kind of bounces in the net. Oh. So Stormhawks will trail for the first time in this game as Rosemount gets one early to take a 2-1 lead. Here comes Kobeck. Kobeck pushes it through, but Rosemount, they'll stop it and get out of the zone. Now it's Lano. Lano gets it back to Kobeck.
Goal for Rosemount, number 7, assisted by number 47.
Gets it on the net, and Graham will cover it up. Stormhawks win that face-off, and it comes off the wall and out. But they'll regroup, Rosemount will, and fire it down over the top of the net. Out to the point this time. And they get it down low. Rosemount buzzing a little bit as that one comes all the way through. Had an open shot but pushed it over at the top of the net. Rosemount definitely started this period buzzing a little bit here. As Stormhawks get it out of the zone, but Rosemount picks it right back up and get it right back down deep again. Now it's Westrom. Westrom, Justice will tip it and gets it deep. They'll break out. Oh, Brecken couldn't find it, and now an odd man rush for Rosemount again. Good save right there by Schmidt on that scoring opportunity. Now Rosemount again has it up front, and they open shot in the slot. Rosemount has come just flying around, and Stormhawks have not matched that intensity whatsoever in this second period. They'll take a 3-1 lead on 2 quick ones in the second period. .10:37 left. Ulster up to Schultz, to Hermaka. Nice breakout right there. Hermaka can't get it through though. And Rosemount, they'll push it out. Now Rexroad. Rexroad up over to Oster. Here's Oster. His pass gets picked off by Rosemount, but it fell down. Oh, Schultz tries to toe drag and gets poked away. Now Rexroad. Rexroad up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp still with it. Now up to Schultz. Here's Schultz. Schultz will protect it. Gets it down behind the net to Rosemount. A shot off the crossbar and doesn't connect. Now Oster, he fans on it, but gets it up to Hermaka. Here's Hermaka up to Eulenkamp on the clean break through the neutral zone to Eulenkamp. Now still Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp leads it to Hermaka. Hermaka slides it to Eulenkamp, is behind him off the skate. Nice move by Westrom. Westrom slides it through. Rebound was sitting there. No one could find it. Icing down there by Rosemount. Nice push and scoring opportunity. Face off now in the Rosemount zone. Rosemount will win it and run it hard off the net. Helen will pinch down, hold the zone, pops out though up to Kobeck. Now Kobeck up to Wibby. Here's Wibstad. Wibstad has Lano on the other side. Can't get it over to him, up goes the side of the net. Held on to it just a little too long. Nice back check right there by B. Johnson. He'll lose it, pick it back up to Wibstad. Wibstad will poke it down deep. Rosemount will work to get it out as they rim it across. Justice off the skate. Lano loses the back check. Shot on net, turned away by Schmidt. That one's blocked by Pogut. Picked up by Brecken Johnson. Lano still with it. Lano with a good move. Lano runs out of ice though. Now it's over to Justice. Here's Cooper Justice. Justice, he gets hooked, fights one off the hands. Now it's back checked off by Rosemount. B. Johnson up to Cooper. Cooper will slide it cross ice. As Caleb Johnson coming off the bench will try to chase it down. Rosemount leaves it there. They'll play it up the wall. Held by Hines on the good pursuit. Just overskated by Caleb. Rosemount will gain the red line and dump it all the way down. Brecken will play it hard behind the net off the wall. Caleb will give chase. Now Miles helps. Oh, comes right out front again. Nobody guarding anyone in front of the net. Puck comes through. Easy shot in the slot to beat Graham and go up 4-1. Not the Stormhawks day. They just have not looked sharp today. Face off one back to Rexroad. Now Rexroad.
Goal for Rosemount by number 18, assisted by number 82 and number 14.
Rosemount coming through the neutral zone. They'll dump it down deep. Played over to Oster. Here's Oster. Oster gets it up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp to center to Hermaka. Hermaka. Ooh, I thought Schultz beat it out, but they're going to call an icing. .6:30 left in this period. And Stormhawks are pretty important here. They need to get one before this period's over. Try to steal a little bit of momentum back. You see if Hermaka plays it high off the wall. The Rosemount's there to hold it in. Now Rexroad up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp will just go just a little too far in front of Hermaka. Now picked up by Schultz. Here comes Schultz. Schultz over to Eulenkamp. Here's Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp. He'll dump it down deep as they'll get CCHA will get fresh legs on. Good stick there by Westrom to stop that opportunity. Running up now, Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp up to Wibby. There's Wibby. Wibby over to Eulenkamp. Charge the net, boys. Shot gets on goal, glove down. No traffic up front. Even be there if there was a rebound. Alex Kobeck will lose face off. Rosemount will look to break it out. Westrom's there to pinch down and hold the blue line. Comes behind the net. Kobeck will lose it behind the net. Nice back check there by Wibstead as he takes it away. Wibstead, though, plays it off the skate of Pellin. Now Rosemount will come away with it. Shot off the side of the pipe there. Now Pellin. Lano loses it, though. Allows Rosemount to keep it in the zone. Tip doesn't quite get there, and Rosemount will play it back down. Shot on net, covered up by Schmidt. 4:36 left in period number 2. Stormhawks in a big hole right now, trailing 1-4.